Welcome to our first tutorial about sheet metal design. Sheet metal design is basically an extension of the part modeling environment. Our chapters on sheet metal design presume that you understand the material that I've covered in the previous volumes in this course. If you want to learn more about part design, surface design, and assembly design, please refer to these previous tutorials. In sheet metal design, we're going to be working in the metric environment. Let's begin by creating a new file. The project file, my first project, is already pre-selected. We cover how to create a project file earlier in this course. Please do review that chapter if you need to. I'm going to create a sheet metal part file. OK. Currently we're using the imperial system. Let's change it to metric. We go to the Tools tab, Document Settings, to the Units tab. Now let's select centimeters from the Units drop-down menu. However, making this units adjustment doesn't change the fact that my grid still displays in inches. Let's go to the Sketch tab next. Snap Spacing. I'm going to enter 1 millimeter on the X field and again on the Y field. You see that Inventor automatically converts this value to inches. Grid display, let's select 1. And let's enter a major line every 10 minor lines. Apply and close. Now let's go back to our sketch. We'll create a line, activate the Line tool. Right-click, done. Now let's dimension it. Enter 1 and click OK. Even though we started with the imperial template, we were able to convert the measurements and grid spacing into metric units pretty easily. Let's close this file now. Okay, I'm going to close this file and move on to my next example. Don't need to save changes. And let's create a new file now. We'll choose our template from the Metric tab. Let's select sheet metal in millimeters and click OK. Now let's go to the Tools tab, Document Settings, and to the Units tab. Our units are set in millimeters. Let's go to the Sketch tab now. Snap Spacing is also displayed in millimeters. Let's cancel out of this window. Now let's create a profile. First, I'm going to use a rectangle. And I'll drop it right about here. Let's dimension it now. This side will be 15 millimeters. OK. By 30 millimeters. OK. And now let's finish the sketch. The Sheet Metal tab is active, but first let's go to the Model tab. Activate the Boundary Patch tool, and let's create a surface. We're going to click Apply. Now let's activate the Thicken tool. Select this face, distance 1 millimeter, and click OK. Let's take an isometric view now. And let's right-click and hide the surface. We've created our first plate, otherwise known as a primary plate. We'll be using this frequently in this part of the course. One of the distinct parameters of a sheet metal part is consistent thickness along the part, and that's what we've got in this example. But creating a sheet metal part in this way does have some limitations. Let me go through those now. Let's go to the Sheet Metal tab. Let's activate the Flange tool. I try to select an edge to flange, but as you see, I'm not able to. Basically, we're not able to use most of the sheet metal tools if we create our parts as I've just demonstrated. So let's figure out how to do it right. We'll delete this feature and the boundary patch. Let's leave the sketch though. To create a primary plate, let's use the Face tool. Notice that since we only have a single profile, it is pre-selected. Click here to flip the offset direction. Notice we don't have the thickness option available here. Later in this course, we're going to look at these options in greater detail. For now, I'm going to click Apply and then cancel out of the tool. Now let's activate the Flange tool. And as you see, I'm able to select an edge. Here's my preview. Let's apply and then cancel out of the tool. Now let's find out how we can change the thickness of our part. Let's uncheck this option, Use Thickness from Rule. Now I can modify the thickness manually from this dialog window. Let's say 2 millimeters. Click Apply. The thickness of our part changes. Let's check the Use Thickness Rule option. Click this pencil icon to edit the sheet metal rule. Under Sheet Metal Rules, we've got default millimeters, and the thickness is right here. I'm going to click Done for now, and click OK. The thickness of our part is restored to 0.5 millimeter. This concludes our tutorial about creating a primary plate. In this chapter, we talked about some tools and concepts that might be new to you: sheet metal rules, the face tool, the flange tool. In the subsequent chapters of this part of the course, I'm going to be covering those tools and concepts in greater detail.